Hi guys, it's me, Toffee Dog, and I've got a really weird story time for you. I know a lot of mine are weird, but this is something, it's like a miniature one because I can't really put it into a 10-minute video. So I was just eating dinner, I got something from the Chinese, I didn't eat much of it, and they always put mushrooms in it, which are very big and I can pick out, but I've always hated mushrooms ever since I was young, ever since I started eating food. I just did not like them, and I want to tell you guys a few stories as to also probably why I will never touch a mushroom again. They make me gag. I can eat something that has had mushrooms in it and they've been picked out. I have no problem with that. It's just the texture of every single mushroom is slimy and disgusting, and there's no taste, and then you've got that pop. No. So when I was younger, I was a fairly-ish fussy eater. There were some vegetables I would not try. I think I had my main favourite: carrots, peas, sweet corn, and those are the ones I kind of stuck with and never really deviated from. And then when I was younger, my mum, when she made bolognese, she'd make mince, tomato sauce, carrots, chopped onions and mushrooms, and she'd always pick some of mine out, and if I found any, I would tell. If it even entered my mouth for a brief second, I would know. Even if it was in amongst like this load of mince, I would know. Anyway, one day I accidentally ate one that was okay because I didn't chew it, I swallowed it, and that put me off my dinner. So I went upstairs, and about a couple hours later I felt sick, physically sick. So this is where, if you don't like sicky things, you might want to click away. I didn't throw up, but my body, from my esophagus or from wherever, because it can't have gone into my stomach, it literally brought up this one piece of mushroom with nothing else. My body pretty much rejected the mushroom. It must have gotten stuck somewhere. So I had this mushroom just out of my mouth, which is disgusting anyway. So that made me fear actually eating them, because I was so afraid if I ate one, it would just out of my mouth. So that was the first reason, and probably emphasised my hatred of mushrooms. And then there was a second reason, which is probably the weirdest out of all of them. When I was younger, I had about 3 kinds of nightmares that kept on going, and even though I knew what was going to happen, it still absolutely terrified me. And one of these nightmares was, it would start off innocent. It would start off in the church, so not with our church, it's more like a conference building kind of looking, and just before you go down to the main hallway, you have to go down these little steps. There's a nursery room on your right hand side, and there's like this big wall gap in between that and the bathrooms. It's sort of like diagonal, and then it leads off straight. Probably a tour of this would be better than explaining. I would dream there would be like a bedroom door in between these two, and that was my bedroom. That was like my sanctuary. If I wanted to sleep overnight, I had that. It was just my room, and it was a small room. It had a bed. I think it had maybe one desk, but the bed was up against the wall, and then there was like this. The bedroom door was like normal, but maybe slightly bigger. And when I was younger, I used to keep all my Simpsons magazines, all my Doctor Who magazines under my bed, which now has Shrike and books I've been meaning to read. So I dreamt that I would go in my bedroom. Okay, I want to read one of my old magazines. So I would bend down to look under my bed, and as I did that, there was there wasn't anything under the bed, because that's predictable. I heard the door open. And right there, probably about 6 foot, 7 foot tall, and I'm not jesting you. I laugh at this now because it's so stupid. There was this giant mushroom. You know when you cut mushrooms and it's like this sort of skull shape? If you know, it's sort of rounded. It was just arms and legs, and it had like one of those mouths that was like dripping black goo. It would come towards me, I'd scream, and then I'd wake up. So that really didn't help with my mushroom thing. Now those are the only two things that happened. Eventually those nightmares stopped, and usually when I became older and I had more violent nightmares. Very weird, but we can cover nightmares on another video. But I thought I'd tell you the story of why I will never eat mushrooms ever again. There's only one reason I would do that, and that would be for survival. If I was lost on an island, you're like, do you want to eat this monkey or do you want to eat these mushrooms? I'm eating that monkey. I'm sorry. Those mushrooms can go die. They can go die. I have tried trying them again. I think I tried them once in the Bolognese again. Bad idea, probably. I tried those big mushrooms and I will never have them again. So, my whole life, if you're going to send me anything mushroom related, I'm going to hate you forever. So that's a story time. And I hope you enjoyed this little story time because it's a little bit crazy.